All right, everybody, another day, another project, and this is today's project. And we are going to be mulching out this section around this farm, and we've got this ditch here that we're going to be mulching up against down to about where this corner is, and then there's a ditch that goes back in through there. But the gentleman wants this whole section mulched out so he can see what's in here, and then he eventually kind of wants to put a pond in here, but he needs to kind of see the lay of the land in here to see kind of what he wants to do. So this is going to be probably a 2 to 3 day mulching project in here, probably closer to 3. I'm going to be doing, if he's happy with the work I do today, I'm going to be doing it in stages for budgetary concerns. So I'm going to do a whole 8 hours of mulching in here today, barring any issues with the machine, fingers crossed. And we're going to mulch out, just mulch as much as we can in 8 hours today, and just knock all this down. This seems to be the easiest place to go in right here, so I'm going to start here. And I don't see, this area right here doesn't have any big trees or anything, so I'm going to open this area up and then start working my way into here if I get there today, working this corner. And because of these trees, there's more trees to work around in here, but it's not quite as thick over here. I mean, that's not that bad. I mean, you can actually walk through there. Over there, you can't walk into that. So this just in here needs to be knocked down, and then some of these trees need to be taken out. And then he wants to save these azaleas and some of these other magnolias. So I've got the bucket. I'm gonna try to see if I can't get the machine in here and take these red maples out with the bucket and the chainsaw and drag them out of here, out through that way, and open this little corner up and try to get these trees out without damaging the azaleas and the magnolias right here. He wants me to get rid of these today so these can get some sunlight, some better sunlight through this corner right here. And that's the job, not much to it. I've got the Kubota with Mulching, and we're gonna get started. All right, everyone, day is done. Let's take a look at the job so far. So this is what we got, at least so far today. Came through here and just opened all this up. And I was really just kind of concentrating on the easy stuff, going as fast as I could, trying to clear as much as I could today. I gave the client a price for 8 hours of mulching, and this is everything we got done today. So I wanted to give him his money's worth by concentrating on the easy stuff and clear as much as possible. He was super stoked with this, and I thought it'd be another month or so before he wanted me to come back, but he wants me to come back on the week after Thanksgiving. So I'll be back. We'll finish up this little corner. I got to be careful in here because there's some magnolias and some azaleas and stuff I think he wants to save. I got that corner right there cleaned out. I couldn't mulch that because it's hard for me sometimes to control the tops when they fall when I mulch stuff. I didn't want anything falling on that azalea, so it's easier for me to just take the chainsaw and just grub that out right there. I'll walk around and show you guys that. But all this opened up really good in here. I'll get rid of that tree over there too. He wants to put a pond in here, that's the goal. But he also maybe wants me to clear him a path back in there into those woods a good little ways, and then maybe mulch him out a spot to put like some picnic tables or something back in there. So maybe we'll follow that ditch or something and go back in there and find him a little shady spot. But all this turned out really good. And the client actually had somebody come out here and gave him a price to do this with a skid steer. And then he called me, and then I showed him, what I was going to be using. And he actually thought in his mind that this would be a better option for in here because we didn't know how wet it was going to be in here. It hasn't rained in a while. But he was really worried about somebody coming in here with a skid steer and getting stuck because couldn't walk in there. We didn't know what was in there. You couldn't see. It was just thick. And he actually kind of liked my setup better for coming in here and working around these trees and kind of, especially in this area where he wants to save some of this stuff. And he told me what that guy was going to charge, and I said, yeah, I think I can do it for around that ballpark. And so I'll come over here and give you 8 hours, and we'll set a day rate for 8 hours, and I'll do as much as I can. And if you like it, we'll come back and finish it and do what you want to do. And if you don't, you can get somebody else to come finish it. He loved it. He was out here watching me the whole time, and he was loving every minute of it. So I will be back, I believe, the week after Thanksgiving to hopefully finish this up or get a good portion of it done. This is just beautiful right here. Man, what a beautiful afternoon. Love days like this. I wish it had been more cloud cover today. The sun was kind of shining in my face, but you can see now that this corner's opened up, when that sun fades over that way, this azalea right here and some of these magnolias will get some more sun because all this stuff's cleared out. And I didn't want to mulch this through here either because there's somebody dumped some trash in here. There's a metal piece of cast iron metal, looks like an old sewer pipe, and all this stuff in here. I couldn't really get to it to rip it out before I mulched, so I was like, I might as well just rip it out with the bucket, cut it, and I don't have to worry about that azalea. So I just kind of snatched some of this stuff out here. There's some more metal right there, junk. You never know what you're going to find on these old farm properties. But that turned out really good. He's super happy. And I got, that's the brush pile. I'll mulch that down right there because we're going to clear all this too. And I'm going to do this little section right here, probably most of this from this side because I got more room out here to work than from that side. And that's going to work really well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I time-lapsed a lot of this, pretty much the whole day. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will catch you guys later. Bye, everybody.